time, and I wanna spend some time with you. Just the two of us. We can make it if we try. Just the two of us.
What's up? What's up? Welcome back. We back. This is.
Please stop doing that.
Stop doing what?
Letting me know that we getting ready to have a conversation.
We getting ready to have a conversation. I'm letting you know right now when we back.
Okay.
We back. We back. We back. Well, I guess I've been back. She ain't been back. So we back together.
Whatever.
And we on our way for our normal weekend routine to the gym. Man, it's late. You know. Well, I guess it's gonna be as packed coming around this time, especially early in the morning. But so yeah, this is our first together 2025.
Hey, we haven't done one for this year?
I have, but we haven't done one together where we talking about anything.
I swear we did.
What?
I thought we did one of the first week in January.
Did we?
Yeah.
Well, maybe we did. Maybe I'm just slipping and tripping. Oh, I'm gonna have to go back and look. Maybe that's how long it's been, I guess, since you've been in the car.
It's not been how long I've been since we've been in the car. Well, I guess if you consider you was gone last week, so
yeah.
But let's just get into what we popping about today.
Yo, girl.
Oh.
Yo, auntie.
I really could be her auntie because I'm older than her.
Who you are?
Yeah. But you know, Auntie Tab. I really, you know, initially I felt I not necessarily needed her to have to say something. Okay, let's go back.
For y'all, for those who don't know.
Yeah. So I love Tabitha. I'll be honest. I started following Tabitha Brown when we were going into COVID, and I was going through the motions of some things going on with my family, and the uncertainty of what was happening was new, and I was just in a low space, and I stumbled across her page, and I would watch her every day. They would be like, "Really, you watching her again?" I watched her every day, and she just really encouraged my heart a lot. And I love her honesty. I love her ability to just show up and be authentically who she is. And I enjoy her family, her husband. I love their conversations. I just enjoy them. So she partnered up with Target. And for those that know, they are changing all these DEI policies and companies.
I think you skipped the part.
What?
When she partnered up with Target. What was the reason for them partnering up with her?
She partnered with them because they were creating spaces for black designers, for black small businesses to have a space in their stores and thrive. And they loved the authenticity that Tabitha brought. She was also vegan, and she was in a space that a lot of people didn't touch. So if you know now, she has meats, I guess vegan meat, plant-based meats. She has
did we try some? Was that her sausages and stuff we tried before?
No, that was another company. That was before
So you haven't tried none of her food?
No, I haven't. I've tried the popcorn. I've tried one of her dips. We tried her wine.
Yeah, we did try wine. Matter of fact, did we do a Sip Sun Friday on that?
You know, I don't think we did, but we need to.
I'm gonna have to go back and look.
And then we've bought a few of her little things that she's done, and she's got cookware and different things there. And so, you know, when Target started expanding their Future Collective brand and giving black designers an opportunity and a space to be out front, I started supporting those brands. I don't really purchase a lot of other stuff in Target, if I'm being completely honest. As far as the clothing, most of the time I go in there and I only support the black designers. And so,
You don't go in there and get nothing else?
not for real. We get like
Well,
face
that's your-
products and different things like that, but
Well, yeah.
but majority, if I purchase
Like,
clothing, which I don't purchase very often, as you know.
Which I never been the Target person.
Yeah. I love that. David will go
Which
into Walmart.
I go in because
She not about to go in.
I
there.
started going in because they got
Oh yeah.
Bevel products, in which they don't carry it at all the stores, so you gotta find it in certain stores.
Right.
Damn it, this is. I'm not gonna take this express.
You do not need to accumulate nothing else on
But yeah, I go in there. It's cleaner. It ain't like Wally's World.
that. Yeah.
You know, I tell her, hey, don't go into Wally's World on Friday after people get off work, because it's just like stupid. Normally,
I don't like going in there at all. At all.
best time to go in is late at night. Because I used to work in Walmart doing their IT and upgrades and stuff. I used to travel across the country. So I know the times to go into Walmart. Early in the morning or late at night. Early in the morning, you got the old people coming in. They ain't all rowdied up like the rest of the people. So I would always go. I like going in late at night or early in the morning. Those were the best times. Don't go in around 5, 6, and 7, 8 in the evening. But 8 maybe it's like, nah, even still be heavy around 8 o'clock in the evening. Normally about like 10, Sunday, 11 is when it's dying down. But anyway.
I don't like Wally's World.
But I go in there. I think one thing I done bought, I done tried some couple brands, underwear, t-shirts and stuff in there.
Why did they want
What? Oh, it's still there. I don't know. But yeah, so I just buy certain
So he only buys certain things in there, and he's very particular about what he buys in there. But
we buy food every now and then. I don't like
Yeah.
their prices.
we buy.
I'm like, their prices is high. But every now and then, and they got the one with the wine selection over by us.
Yeah.
Since we moved. Actually, since we moved over here, this is probably the most I go to Target.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anywho, so since they offered a
What's going on?
what does it keep saying? Something about phone call. Y'all, this camera is acting crazy lately.
Which I don't have no problem. I use it every day at work in the van. All of a sudden, it's like it's going in and out for some reason.
Yeah, it's flashing.
But it's still recording. We can go ahead.
So
Time ain't changed.
anyway, they, Trump then got in office, and I don't even know what to say. Like, I'll say this.
He's rolled back DEI programs.
He's rolled back.
He's trying to get all companies and everything to stop doing the
anything
DEI
that gives
initiative or whatever you
Yeah.
want to call it. So Target has came and said, they rolling back their
DEI program, and they're also eliminating some of their partnerships. And I'm not gonna lie, I was hurt, because out of all the companies, they went above and beyond to do a big initiative to show like that we want to help build these beautiful spaces for them. And I was proud. It feels good to me to come into a store that I like and see somebody that looks like me on a sign, and it made me feel good about supporting new designers. And so I ain't gonna lie, that hit me a little bit. But you know what? With everything that's been going on in the past few weeks, I figured a lot of companies, a lot of people, a lot of things are gonna show their true colors here in the next few weeks. And so when the DEI thing dropped the other day, of course everybody's waiting to see what companies, you know.
Well, a lot of them have been dropping, but everybody's been waiting to see. But with Tabitha,
Yeah.
it was like, oh, so what's she gonna respond?
everybody
What's she
was-
gonna
so,
say?
So again, you know, Tabitha has a partnership with them. She has a partnership with Walmart, and she has a partnership with
With who?
Amazon.
Walmart?
Yes, because she also has a hairline, and those with Ulta as well, and so in my heart I was just like, wow, that puts her in. You know, she speaks very highly of Target. She speaks very highly of the space that they've created and allowed her to design different pieces for her collection, and how freely they allow her to just show up and be, and they listen and respect her views, and whatever she tells them that she wants to do, they pretty much do it. So I was really interested to see what her take would be on this. Now, I'll be honest, I didn't really feel like she owed me to come out and say anything. Unlike all of this whole Snoop Dogg and Nelly stuff, I don't feel like those artists owe me to tell me why they've aligned with who they have aligned with. I don't care about that. But I know my beliefs. I don't need my actors and rappers and people to be aligned with my beliefs. Their beliefs don't have any effect on my household, my bills, how me and him survive. As long as me and him have an alliance and we have an understanding of our views on the world, everybody else outside here I don't give a damn about. And that's just if I'm being completely honest. And I don't know how we got into spaces where if our rappers that we listen to don't align with our views, like we like, forget them. They are artists. Like, they are not even in the same tax bracket as us. So the way they move in the world, it ain't gonna even be the same way we move in the world. So I just think that's weird as yeah, I had to catch myself. But I really wanted to see, because she's very matter of fact, and she normally, if something comes up, she normally will address it. And so yesterday she addressed it. And me personally, I think she couldn't have did a better job of addressing it.
Yeah.
Because she addressed the fact that she's under contract with them.
Yeah, she still got another year.
She's under a contractual with them, and she got another year of that contract. After her year of that contract, she says she will make a decision on how she wants
Unless
to
they
go.
decide to cancel her contract and just pay her out.
Which they can do that. But she also brought up something that I never really thought about before.
What?
These companies would like to drive black designers. They would like to drive you out of these spaces. They want your sales to drop. They want us not to support them, so that they can have a reason to basically let you go. Say your numbers are not reflective of the partnership we have with you, and we expected these numbers and you're not living up to those. So now we just pull you out of our stores because your numbers drop, not because of what the truth is. They really don't want you there in them spaces. And basically, if we continue to purchase from just their stuff, we continue to drive their numbers up, and they recognize that they need us more than we need them. And you know what? I was like,
I ain't gonna say that. They really don't.
Our dollar, we underestimate our dollar.
They don't need us. They just want us to continue to buy their products.
And they just want to see less of us.
That's what it is.
And so I said, you know what?
But she broke it down far as a person.
How
with a
she
brand.
does her brand.
No, I'm talking about far as since I have a brand and we have our own stuff. It is hard trying to get in the stores and all of this, and you got to do partnerships.
Yes.
Because you think your stuff when you get in the store, that's the next level.
Right.
But it's a lot in dealing with that when you got to have merchandise on hand. You got to have a big bag to do that.
And you have to
warehouse it, everything to do all that, especially when you're not just doing small number of pieces. You might have like
they have a certain amount
thousands of pieces in each store. Right. You know what I'm saying? So that's a lot.
I think her breakdown was the best breakdown I've heard anybody do. She spent time and making sure you understand the backside. Yeah,
the backside. She was like, really, you know what? You can do what you want to do. Right. I understand.
She's like, no, I want y'all to understand. But I really do understand, because it was making her feel away.
But if you still want to support a brand or a black brand that's in the store and do it. Basically, because like what she was saying is,
Yeah.
if they numbers drop, that's how they get them out the store.
And I can give you an example.
So you want to keep supporting those brands that are still in them stores and still trying to get to that next level, because it's hard out here for us to get the recognition,
right? And it's hard for them to even get in these spaces
and the money that we're trying to get and everything. So
you know,
it made me look at stuff different, because I was like, you know what, I never thought about it like that, because I do be like, hey, fuck them, just go fuck with your
and we was like that, like take our money, take our stuff and put it someplace else.
Because even though if you got an online store, most people want to try your stuff on and decide, see how it fits and everything. So that is a process when you have a brand, especially for certain people, because our products don't fit the same. Every size is not actually the same size, no matter how you get it. Because like I got on a large something from one company right now, and it fits a large totally different in another brand.
Right.
So I get that, and people, then you got returns and all of that. So when she broke it down, I was like, yeah, I get it more now. But she was like, hey, still support, you know, if you want to, you ain't got to. She's not telling you what to do, but she broke down the understanding on why you should continue to still support the black brands that are in these white corporate stores and numbers. And she broke it down on how they'll do you when your numbers drop, and try to make, oh, well, your numbers drop, that's why we such and such.
Right.
And they do everything to pull your stuff to the back of the store. We seen this with Master P and Snoop and they cereal. When he went into Walmart, it's like, hey, why is my stuff not out on shelves? You know what I'm saying? I got all this product and y'all got it in the back on a rack, and y'all haven't put it out on shelves like y'all supposed to.
And you know, like, you know, I felt like this is where we can make our impact. It's a small impact, but it speaks volumes. Go into these stores and only support the people that you know look like you. Only support the makeup brands that you know are us. Only support the clothing lines that look like us. Make these people know that we not playing. We're only going to support our people. We're only going to support things that look like us. Because what they are trying to do to me is draw a line in the sand and say, we number one.
Who?
Them people.
I mean, they are.
Yeah.
I mean, when you, in reality,
and they
is. You know, we was having a conversation about, I can't think of old dude's name. But old dude was talking about, he told Dapper Dan such and such.
Oh, I can't remember that dude's name.
He was like, man, we don't, he was like, I'm in this fashion thing and going around. We don't own no textile companies.
We don't own fashion houses.
None of that.
And what was our determining thing?
We get our merchandise and just slap a label on it and call it like we made a brand. That's really not making a brand. If you really want to make your brand, you're doing it you own everything ins and outs. I was like, you know what? That makes a lot of sense.
And a lot of it is, you know, like what we talked about. Like,
even with me trying to get them custom pieces done, I talked to the dude and he was like, man, yeah, you got to go through the textile. If you want to get your own print, he was like, man, you got to have a nice good bag to get that. So I was like, damn.
And where were they based out of?
Out the country. I think they were. I think that one was Italy.
Right.
Cause like, oh boy, Buford. You know, he went to Italy and everything, got his shoes and all done and all designed up. That's not all local.
Right.
But we don't own them manufacturing places. We don't own them spaces. But yet we, the big fashion dogs. You know what I'm saying?
And we drive the fashion market.
Yeah,
we are fashion.
So we can go into Target and put something Target in, and be promoting the shit out of somebody else's brand and make it look fabulous when that shit really ain't. Well, I guess it is. Let me take that back, because it's not about the product sometimes, because everybody can't make everything look fabulous. Right. I want to take that back. So if you can go into Walmart and make some shit look fabulous, then hey, you
because I definitely have seen some people who can.
You got talent and skills, because I see people with all these high ass dollar names and like, dude, what the fuck is you doing?
Yeah, some of that shit looks weird as hell.
Yeah, but so we don't own nothing. It's the same thing Killer Mike said. We don't own nothing. We don't hunt. We don't fish. We don't own no land. We not growing nothing. We not doing nothing. It's the same thing with this in this industry. In our brands and clothing and everything. It's out. You see with Kanye, like I said, I was just telling you, he got back up to they said he back up to 2.some billion. They tried to cancel him out with his comments and talking about we don't own no control and how they try to do you and everything with contracts and all of this. Until we start really owning and controlling our own, then it's gonna be that same way. So I say, hey, if you can, like I even got, which I haven't done one in a minute, which I guess technically I have, my Super Fresh clothing. At least I believe dude's black. I'm 100% believe he's black. So I support brands and throw their stuff on my Instagram channels and everything like that I shop. There's one that I do want to get is Triple OG. I got to get some of his sweats and stuff, which I think he's here out of DFW. Actually was, because I met him at the gym one time and I talked to him for a second. But support more brands. Stop going out here
and just giving our money to anybody.
Well, some of it ain't just giving it to anybody. We giving it to stuff in the stores or whatever. You know how everybody, because growing up you never thought about it. It's like, how can I say, growing up our biggest thing was Stafford tees. Remember when that era was in? Everybody used to go to JC Penney's and get Stafford tees. If you from KC, you know we really didn't even start them up. We just get brand new packs and just fresh tea every day. It was just because it was this certain brand of teas. And you know what? I think somebody had said something. I talked to somebody in the store, and they was like, "Man, they made millions of dollars off us coming in, getting just teas and everything, getting them 3-packs for like 25, 30. We go in there and buy like 5, 6, 7 packs at a time." But we just need to do that. We just need a real platform, which I've thought about it. I just ain't figured it out. I've thought about it for a while. Drizzle, a shopping network for new upcoming designers, brands, and everything. It's been in my mind, and I've been trying to work it out and process it. Where you can purchase. It's almost kind of like I seen they started doing on your TikTok.
I ain't on TikTok. I don't be on there like that.
No. Well, you told me about people who go on there and the sales then blew up. And it's something like that, but it's our platform, it's our thing, and we do everything. But I'm working on it. I don't want to talk about too much on it. But I was like, man, you know what? That's something we need, and we need to turn some of that capital into buying our own textiles and building our fashion houses and doing everything like that.
It really just,
because there's so many, there's so many black brands that's popping, but they all getting their shit from overseas.
And that's why it all looks the same.
Well, it depends on if you really design your stuff. Some people's stuff don't look the same. Then you got copycats, because when you send your stuff overseas, that's where a lot of your shit your designs and everything get copycat. So they copycat your shit. That's been one of the trade infringements, and it's like there's nothing you can do.
It's something you can do. You just
because the government can't do nothing. It's in China. I've seen it. It's like it's nothing we really can do. Like we send all this copyright and cease and desist stuff, but that's a whole nother topic. But I watch stuff on that. But yeah, I'm like, that's something we need to do. So when she did break it down, I was like, damn, you know what? You're right. If we still want to show support for these brands and keep them in stores, keep them moving and everything, we should do that for now. I ain't saying go out there and spend all your money on just black-owned brands, because it's still stuff that we need that ain't black-owned.
Right.
So.
Right. And I was like I told him, she did a beautiful. So if you get an opportunity to, you know, if you don't follow Tabitha Brown, and you can go onto YouTube. She posted it on her YouTube channel, and just take a listen. Just really be open and listen to what her perspective was on it. It gave us a different view of this whole thing. And I mean, the reality to it is your decision to support or not support. It's really up to you.
Yeah, but we can't keep crying.
Well, we can't keep crying that things are not changing, and we're not being effective with the way we think and the way we move.
Like I said, we ain't putting don't nobody want to put their money in black-owned banks. Don't nobody want to do this. Everybody want to complain, but yet you ain't doing nothing.
And the thing is,
everybody still get up and go to the same job. I bet same job that's canceling the DEI programs. You know why? Because you got to eat and work, and you ain't gonna put your ish on the line for nothing else, but you'll complain and talk about it.
And I ain't gonna lie, I've been looking on our company website every single day since all of this stuff popped off, just to see if their DEI thing is up. Because
even if they had one, every company didn't have to have
every company didn't have to have.
And you know what? They ain't from here.
Well, no, they're not based out
so here. They from another country. So
yeah, and when you go in there, it's very multicultural. When I say very multicultural, and I'm not going to say the company's name, but it's very multicultural. Like, I've never been in a business that was this multicultural ever. Like, ever. And I can't lie, it's beautiful. It's a cool thing. You know, you in a room with graphic designers, and they're all nationalities. I ain't talking about just Asian and Indian, and it's all kinds of people, and they're all in there grafting designs and sketching. It's a beautiful thing. And everybody has an opportunity to express their views on what the design should be. Like, it's a beautiful thing to see. And I don't know, like, I just think that we're in a space right now where we're gonna be called to action. We are being called to action.
We see everything, like,
and it can't be more out front.
That's why
than what's happening right now.
You know what? That's one reason why I said it's good for Trump to be in office. You know why?
Yeah.
Because
he gonna shake the trees.
He's shaking shit up, and it's either you gonna get active and do what you need to do.
Yep.
And we gonna unify and do what we need to do as a group and make change and make shit happen. Because we just been sitting, everybody just been sitting with their hands under their legs or whatever, like they can't do nothing or don't want to do nothing. So I say it's a good thing. It's forcing. God damn it! I bet he's gonna turn. Exactly where I was going to go.
You right. This. Every day they are creating a space.
Well, you know,
out loud.
I think this generation just expects stuff to be different.
They do. I don't expect it either. But we come from a different place. You know, our parents experienced something that our kids could never understand. This
has always been effed up.
And even our kids in our text family group, they are so surprised by all of these things that Trump is pulling every day. And I'm like, why are y'all surprised? She the only one. Because she woke. I mean, she like, these motherfuckers crazy.
I'm like, I ain't surprised. This is some normal ish that they've always done.
Yeah, but Nyla, she be devastated. Like, what? Yeah, and it's just wild, man. It's a wild space. It's a wild space to be in, and in the same sense, it's very disheartening. You know, my daughter, my youngest, is being affected by the...
We'll talk about that in another segment. But, yeah, that's going to be something else. Yeah.
Okay.
We about to go do what we do. But, yeah, as far as what...
See, look. You see it around the edges?
Groovy.
I don't know what that is.
It's in your settings.
I don't know what it is.
Go.
How am I just go to the settings and just... It won't even stop. Look, my phone lighting up, y'all, around the edges. I don't know why.
Oh, my God. You know,
I don't even know what I did to make it light up.
This is why I say some people just need regular flip phones, because they these $1,000 phones and don't want to learn the technology that's on them. Don't keep up with them. That's why you just need regular phone. That's what I say. These phones got so many features for us to do so much stuff.
Look, I did an update and then the other day, and then I'm just doing something on my phone, and all of a sudden it started lighting up. It's not like they send you a message and say, you know, your phone's gonna light up when you do such and such.
Actually, it does tell you.
I ain't seen it.
You gotta read because see, you just click on it. You don't read when they tell you what the bugs and fixes.
Dude,
and
that shit is long. Okay, that's a whole bunch of stuff.
You're supposed to read that. But hey, we about to get to it. Yeah. So
go check out Tabitha's DEI.
No, I'm probably gonna throw the video in here or whatever, or link it from her thing.
Yeah.
Where she explains it for people to. And I was like, you know what? He did give a better understanding. As far as brands and everything, because I don't think I've ever really heard nobody. Well, did Kanye? Well, maybe I have heard a few other people, but she broke it down.
The best I've heard.
I guess you could.
Because she didn't just not only tell you what to do, she told you the backside of how that marketing thing happens. And so I thought it was a good one.
So, hey, thanks for tuning in. We about to make it happen, Captain. Hit that thumbs up, notification bell, and stay up to date with the fam. Oh boy.
Sometime, and I want to spend some time with you. Just the two of us.